Hey guys, it's Tammy. I just wanted to give a big shout out and thank you to all my subscribers. While everything was going on with my medical issues, my injured ankle, getting ready for vacation, I hit 100 subscribers and I am extremely excited. I yelled, I danced, I was very excited. Didn't think it was going to happen anytime soon, but I hit that 100 mark. And I want to say thank you, and I appreciate you sticking by me and listening to me waffle on and wander around the woods and generally pretend I know what I'm doing. Thank you so much. I had said back when I first started the channel that when I hit 100 subscribers, I was going to wait and do a what's in my bag for the gear that I use until I hit that mark. A lot of other vloggers have done the same thing, that once they hit the 100 subscriber mark, they have done a what's in my bag. And I've had people ask me what gear that I carry, and I wanted to wait until that time, and it is that time. So what I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to show you my bag, show you what gear I carry. I'm known for carrying everything but the kitchen sink. So I'm trying to pare that down a little bit. So what we're going to do is go over my bag and go over what's in it. Let's get started. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you what I carry in my bag, how I carry it, and the bag that I carry it in. Now, the bag that I carry, I want to do a full review on this bag. I've been carrying it for a while. It's my everyday bag. I don't carry it for long hikes. I have another bag that I use for that because I can't carry a water bladder in it. You can, but it's kind of iffy. So, there's my bag. Oh, and it's got cat hair on it. Goofy animals. Anyway, this thing has been through the ringer. This is my camera bag. It is the Low Pro Trek BP 450 AW. I really love how this bag fits. I really like how it holds my gear, and it's very comfortable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a review on this bag later on and show you the ins and outs of it. But what I want to do is get into the bag and show you what I carry. So on all of my bags, I always carry a container of hand sanitizer. That way I have a way to, every time I go out, I find an animal somewhere that's injured or hurt or something. I have hand sanitizer just in case, or if I get my hand on something that I really probably shouldn't, which has happened before, I have hand sanitizer. So in the front compartment of my bag, now these are not part of the bag. I purchased these separately, and I'll tell you what they are when I do the review. There's a front zipper, and this is a pretty deep pocket. It goes all the way to the bottom. In here, in the front portion of this bag, there's this pocket, a zipper pouch, and another pocket. In the bottom here, I have my reflector set. It's a 5-in-1 with a diffuser in the center. I have my Mind Shift ground cover, which is about the size of my dining room table, maybe a little smaller, that if it's very muddy or there's a lot of sand or whatever, I'll lay this down, sit on it, put my bag on it. I have that in there. And then this is the rain cover. Now the rain cover didn't come in this little pouch. I put it in here because of where the rain cover was housed inside of the bag. I use that pocket for something completely different. So this is my rain cover. And that's all that's down in this really deep pocket. And like I said, it goes all the way down to the very bottom. I also have in here my little carabiner that has a compass on one side and a thermometer on the other. My phone is generally in my bag, and I don't take it out a lot, so that gives me having that there. I have a lens cleaning pen. This is really cool. I don't remember where I found this. It's a Targus. It may have been at Best Buy, but it has the brush on one end, but then on the other is a spray bottle that you use for lens cleaning solution. So if you don't want to carry your big bottle of lens cleaning solution, you have this. I have a full-size ink pen. Then this is called a shutter hat. It is made by fmphotography.us, and it is one of the best rain covers for a camera and gear that I've ever had. My camera system is water resistant. I can have it out in light rain, mist, fog. I've actually seen people put these in the waterfall. I've actually rinsed mine off under the faucet. It doesn't hurt it, they're weather sealed, but I have lenses that I use on here that are not. So this comes in handy for that, and it's called a shutter hat. I have a little carabiner here that I've used for everything. Now inside the zipper pocket, I have my flashlight. I have a normal compass with the map. In case I have a map with me, I have a normal compass, which I really don't know how to read. I know north. I have a small, tiny little ink pen that can write in the rain. I have a write in the rain journal, and this will write in water. I carry a battery backup. This is called My Charge Adventure. It is extremely lightweight. This thing weighs less than my flashlight does. And I use it to charge my cell phone if I have my tablet with me. This thing is awesome. I have a bigger one as well that we take camping. And this will charge my cell phone twice and possibly my husband's once. I've not used it to charge batteries or anything with, but that's part of what I have it with me for. I have cable for my phone. Zeiss lens cleaning wipes. These things are awesome. You can get them on Amazon. I got a box of, what, 250 or 500. Fairly inexpensive, and these work perfectly. And then this is the little charging cable that goes from my gimbal to my GoPro. And that's all that's in here. In the pouch that's behind is designed for an iPad or a tablet. You can't fit anything in here besides a 10. Higher, I think, is a 10-inch tablet. I use it to store my sunblock. I have a small bottle of Zeiss lens cleaner. I have been using this a lot, so I run out of it quickly in the pen, so I've been carrying a small bottle of that. And then I also carry down in here a Write in the Rain journal so that I can write stuff down. And then just little pamphlets. These are the lens cover pamphlets to my DJI Spark, my H1 audio. I have moleskin in here for my feet, an extra journal, and my G5 gimbal manuals. I just carry those in there until I learn everything well, and then they generally come out. And that's it. So that's what I carry in the front. Then this just zips back up. Now on this bag, there's also a top portion. And this is where I carry. It unfolds like this, and it has a zipper pouch. This is where I carry my, this is my Black Rapid sport strap that I use when I'm out doing any urban photography or anything where I have my camera grip on. I use this. My two-way radio walkie-talkie, my husband has the other. We just got these. A little bag with snacks. I have my Fayutech G5 gimbal in here with the GoPro already attached to it. I would love to do a review on this once I learn a little bit. I've had it since March. I don't use the features that are on it, but that is an excellent little gimbal. I have a larger microfiber cloth. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 lens cleaning cloths in here. I have a thing with lens cleaning cloths. My hat, which just folds up. I have another microfiber towel that I use to wipe my camera and my lenses and stuff off with. I have a handkerchief that I use to dry my hands off with or whatever I need, and a buff. The buffs are nice because in the wintertime you can put them around your neck and up over your head under a hat, keeps you a little warmer. Also in the summer you can get them wet and put them around your neck and it helps keep you cool. and it helps with bugs. And that's everything inside this pouch. Now this compartment here is quite deep, so you could fit a lot of stuff in here. Now inside the little zipper compartment here, I have, this is where I keep my tools. Clear shower caps. These things are amazing if you're at a waterfall, you're at the ocean, you're on a beach and there's lots of spray, or you're by a water fountain or anything like that, and you have filters on, or to cover the front of your lens to keep spray off. You pop it on, you take it off when you take your picture and pop it right back on, and it really does work well. It also helps keep salt water off of your camera as well. These things fold out kind of big. I carry the Olympus OMD EM1 Mark II system, and this covers my entire lens and my camera depending on the lens. I got these at a beauty supply shop. You can get them anywhere. Got that idea from another photographer on YouTube. This is a carabiner with extra peak design anchors, a extra little hot shoe connector for the Black Rapid, and that's a Joby remote for my cell phone. So if my camera dies because I use the one, or my GoPro, I can use my cell phone on a stick and be able to continue to vlog. So that's in there. Tripod tools, hex keys, a little baggie with all kinds of other little tools. My hook for my tripod is in here. This is a Gerber dime multi-tool. This works really well for small stuff. It's lightweight, it doesn't take up a lot of room, and it has scissors, knife, it has everything on it. It's actually pretty nice. This I keep attached to the key thing inside the pouch. This is my tripod tool, sorry about that. It has the hex key, the hex holes in it. It also has a bottle opener on it. It's kind of like the, there's one that's a carabiner, and I think Brenda Petrella uses that one. This is by Peak Design. It came with one of my quick release plates. This is a cell phone holder for a selfie stick. Extra plate for tripod. Bubble level. This is the string I use to keep my sunglasses around my neck. I'll explain these in a second. Body and lens cap end covers. And these little guys. These are little sheets of, you put these in cabinets or in drawers to keep things from sliding around. They're just two squares that have been cut. And these work excellent for cross-threaded filters or step up or step down rings. And you put one on the top and one on the bottom, and you turn opposite directions. I'm planning to do a filter video here soon, and I'll explain and show you these. I cross-thread filters a lot, so I had to have these with me. And that's everything in here. So that's a pretty good pile of stuff so far. Like I said, the kitchen sink. Alright, so now we come around to the back and the hip belt. Now on the hip belt of this bag are two zip pockets. In one zip pocket, I have my Pelican, this bag hates to stand up. I have my Pelican memory card holder. Now I chose this one because this holds all of my memory cards. It holds all of my camera memory cards for both the OMD EM1 Mark II and the OMD EM5 Mark II. It holds my GoPro micro SD cards, and it holds the micro SD cards for my drone. You know, there are people who say you don't need to have one of these, and you can just put them in a sunglasses case, or you can put them in an Altoids box. I watched a video of a guy who says camera bags are for suckers, and he puts his in an Altoid box. Well, I'm sorry. This is waterproof, and I've heard these can float. I don't know. I'm not going to test it. But if I lose this, or it gets against something that can erase these things, I'm not going to have that problem. He will. So this is my Pelican. On the other side, I have an REI towel. These are really nice. I'm going to lay this down so it doesn't fall down. These are really, really nice. These, I got this idea, Verena and Jay Patel. Verena uses these on her tripod to wash sea spray and stuff off. And they just attach with a little loop to your tripod. And they're like a camp towel. They're a microfiber towel. And they're awesome. These things will soak up the water. They really hold a lot. Excuse me. So I have one of these in my bag, generally. The other one I used, so it's not in here. And then I have one that I keep on the side. The other thing I have inside of here is my pocket knife. I am big on safety when you're out, and I carry this for double fold reason. Actually, triple fold. I've had to use this to cut rope or paracord, to slash things together. I've used the knife that I used to carry. This is a newer one. It's a lot lighter, to fix my tripod when I didn't have my tripod tools with me. And it's actually a very nice knife. The only thing is it's extremely sharp. I cut myself yesterday on it. It hurts. So I also carry this for safety. I've had a couple of incidences out by myself where I've had a gentleman follow me for about an hour and a half. I had to call security, and I had no way to protect myself except for my tripod. And then I had a gentleman actually approach me, the same gentleman actually approached me and was acting very strange, and it kind of made me realize that I needed to have protection. This is not the only protection I carry, but this is something I can get to relatively quickly if I need to. So I always carry one of these. And also you have to check your local laws to find out if that's considered concealed. Now the other thing I carry is I also have this little tiny can of mace. And I've never had to use this, thank goodness. It does have a die in it, so if anything happens, then they can't say, you know, I didn't do it. No, yeah, you did. You're died. Never had to use it, but I did have one go off in my purse many years ago, and I got my keys out and put my key ring in my mouth, and it was pretty bad. I don't ever want to get maced. So that's basically the outside. I have carabiners everywhere. This one I can attach to the loop on the hook on the bottom of my center column of my tripod to hang my bag. I have an extra one here in case I need it. So now we get into, oh, one more. Up here in the very top is another bag pouch. This is where the rain cover is housed. I took that out because I use this to hold my business cards, and my wallet and my keys and my cell phone go down inside of here. And the reason I chose this instead of the inside is because A, if I have to get to my cell phone quickly, I can just take the bag off or flip it around while it's around my waist and get inside this pouch. Number two, this zipper sits right up against the back of my neck. So if anyone tries to get in my bag, they literally have to touch my neck to do it, and I know someone's fiddling with my bag, where they can't when they go in the front or they go in the top. So it's a little bit of a safety thing. Now, the back of the bag, this thing is so comfy. I really love this bag. This is the back of the bag, and this is my gear. So inside the back, I have my blower. I have the large rocket blower upstairs. I don't carry it because it's like twice this size. So I carry my blower in here. It's just great for sand or dust or any hair. I have pets, so inevitably it ends up in the bag. So we'll start here at the top. This is my camera. This is the OMD EM1 Mark II. It has a L bracket that I just purchased from ProMaster on it. It's an excellent L bracket. I can still open my LCD screen. It holds my 12 to 40, the m.zuiko 12 to 40 f2.8 Pro lens, and this is my go-to lens. I love this lens. I have two lenses that I use the most out of all the lenses I have. This is one of them. This is an excellent camera. I love this system. The other thing that's in my bag, another microfiber cloth, I'm telling you I'm addicted, is I also have the Lumix G Leica 8-18 f2.8 wide angle lens. Now I do own an Olympus 7-14 m.zuiko 2.8 Pro, but the front element on it is so large that there's no filter threads for that lens. They do make filter holders for a square filter, which I do use some graduated neutral density filters when I'm doing certain things. Generally I don't. I use round filters, but it's a very hard fit and I don't like it. So I went to this. It is an excellent, excellent lens, very, very clear, and it has threads on it so I can use my round filters. So this is the 8-18 Leica Lumix G f2.8. I also have this is the case that carries my Zoom H1 audio recorder. I use this in high wind. I use it when I'm out. I don't think you're going to be able to hear me. That's where that one goes. Then I also have a 60 millimeter, this is the m.zuiko. Yeah, this is the m.zuiko 60 millimeter f2.8 macro lens. It is an excellent, excellent little macro lens. It has a 1:1 ratio setting on it. There are 3 settings, actually 3 settings on the side. When you get to the 1:1 ratio, you need slider. You need a macro slider. We called them bellows back in the day. Or focusing rails is what they call them now. Housed on the bottom are my 2 extension tubes that I have. I keep these on here all the time unless I'm not going anywhere where I'm going to do macro. Then these will come off, but generally they stay on that lens. I have my Petzl headlamp. I carry this everywhere I go and I use this thing a lot. It is a very nice headlamp. It has 3 light setting features. This little sucker will get bright. And then it also has a red lamp feature, which is awesome for star photography. I don't want to blind you guys. But this thing is awesome. And then the element in the front glows so people can know that you're there. I had just purchased, thanks to another photographer, the rechargeable battery pack that goes in here. Otherwise you're carrying 3 AA, AAA batteries for this thing, and the battery pack lasts quite a while. But that's my little light. And I have another rechargeable battery down inside of here as well, just in case, because when I'm out doing star photography, I go through the batteries a lot. And I have 1, 2, 3 more lens cleaning cloths. You can never have too many cloths. Alright, this is the Kahuna in the bag. This is my 40-150 m.zuiko Pro 2.8. This thing is a hefty beast. This is my second go-to lens. This is the lens besides the 12-40 that I use all the time. I love, love, love this lens. It is crisp. It is extremely sharp. It is an awesome lens. And I love the photos that I get from this. This is my other go-to lens. It has the tripod collar, and I just keep a tripod plate on it all the time. I never take it off, and I use that on the tripod a lot. The other thing I have for this is I have the MC14 1.4 m.zuiko teleconverter for this lens. It doesn't fit any other lens in the Olympus line except for one other one, and that is the m.zuiko 300mm f4 that I can't afford. And it's really designed for wildlife and birding, and I don't do either of those unless I just happen upon them, and then this works just fine. I also have my 75-300mm f4 that is an excellent lens that if I'm out and I have it with me, I will use that, and it works perfectly. I have my wired remote. I don't have a wireless yet. I'm still in search of that. My filters. I have the Mindshift filter nest. I also have their filter hive and their larger version of this as well for my square filters, which I don't carry a lot. This houses my circular polarizer, my ND8, my ND6, 6-stop and 10-stop. I also have a neat little system where I have magnetic rings, and I want to do a video on those because those things are fantastic. But this is my filters. Then I have my extra batteries. I always carry 4 batteries. There's a reason for that. If I have my vertical grip on the camera, it holds a battery. The camera holds a battery. That's 2. Then I have 2 extras for backup. And I go through batteries a lot because when I'm out, I shoot quite a bit. And then the very bottom, which we all know I definitely need, actually I need a bubble, is my first aid kit. if anything that you've learned from any of the videos that I have done recently, I get hurt a lot, so I need a first aid kit. I cut my finger on my knife yesterday and had to use this, so I always carry a first aid kit. It just makes smart sense. And down in here, inside of here, I think this is essential for any camera bag. I don't care who you are, where you're going, what kind of camera bag you have, I really don't care. You need silicone bead packs. This is a drying agent called Moisture Muncher. And I got this, yeah, I know it's a funny name, but the reason I got these is because this is big enough to do the entire inside of any of my camera bags. I don't need to have little tiny ones because I have animals. If they fall out, my cat or my dog can grab a hold of it and eat it, and then I'm in trouble. Being a vet tech for many years, I know what those things do. But what these are is it's just a pack of silica, and they're blue when you buy them. When you put them in your bag and they do their job, they turn pink. Then when you're done using it, you just take the ones that have been used, you put them on a piece of aluminum foil on a cookie sheet, pop them in your oven for a few hours, and they turn blue again, and you can reuse them. You get a 3-pack for about 10 bucks. I got these from a local dive shop, and they sell them on Amazon as well, and these work phenomenal. I have had my pack get soaking wet before in a downpour we weren't expecting, and these bad boys did their job. So I keep these in a little black rapid bag that one of my toolkits came in that I use on another camera, and it has holes in the front, and I just leave it underneath my camera in my bag. And oh, I forgot. On the opening of the pack, there's no zipper pouches or anything here, but there are 3 little mesh pockets. In the first 2 pockets, those hold the spare batteries for my GoPro. And then the second is the spare batteries for my tactical flashlight. Now, I'm no longer going to be carrying this flashlight. I have another one that is rechargeable, so I don't need to carry these batteries. I'm trying to lighten my load as much as possible, and I'm trying to go as battery carrying as less as much as I can. So those will come out and something else will probably go in its place, who knows. But that's my bag. That is everything in a nutshell. This bag is wonderful. I really like this bag. It holds my tripod on either side. I've actually put my tripod on the front, even though there's no dedicated tripod pocket. The front holds it fairly well. It's extremely comfortable. I've never had a sore back, a sore shoulder, or anything carrying this bag. And as you can see by all of this stuff, I don't carry a small amount of gear. This is only part of what I used to carry. So that is my gear. And I plan to do a review on this bag. If you guys have any questions, any comments, please leave them below. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon so you can get notification of videos that are coming up. I do have some planned. I've already shot a couple more videos that I'm going to be posting soon. I have a filter video planned. I have some more macro stuff planned. And I have some new locations that as soon as my ankle heals, my butt's out the door. So thank you again for the 100 subscriptions. I truly appreciate it. It lets me know that you like what I do. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one, guys. Bye.